My name's Barbara Hayden, and I'm Alec's grandmother. I just celebrated my 84th birthday in Cincinnati. My family took me to see the Reds ball game, and there were 20 of us there. My grandson Trevor and I are Cincinnati Reds fans and have been for years. I'm retired now, and I have a really loving family. The best piece of advice I ever had was when your grandpa and I were a young married couple and had 4 children, and I kept track of the bills. When we got married, he wanted to do that, and I won over him. But he was a good person. He had a really, really good wit. I guess they call it trash talking now, but he'd just do all kinds of funny things, say all funny things. And I met him when we worked at Allison out at Plant 10 at the airport. When we were first married, I thought he had a lot of money before we got married. And when we got married, we got hit with a bill on Indiana gross income tax that he'd never paid. So our first month of marriage, we had to pay off that in monthly installments. When it came time for the kids to go to school each year, and we had to buy their school clothes, I'd put them on charge accounts. And then I'd worry because we had other bills and we had trouble paying the bills. So the best advice he ever gave me is, first of all, he wanted to cut up the charge cards after I charged him. And then he said, it doesn't do any good to worry about things because you can't do anything about worry. So over the years, that's been something I've always thought about. It never pays to worry about anything. And as I got older, I realized that I had more faith, and I put my faith and trust in God. And so it comes time to worry about things. I always say I might be concerned about something, but I try never to worry about things because God's in charge. We always put our tithe into the bank first. When I wrote the first check, and I still do that, I write my first check to the church. After he passed away, my income was lowered initially a little bit, but I still support 4 different areas of the church. I am so proud of the fact that all of my children and my grandchildren all are Christian. And so I just really feel like I've been paid back 100 times by what their grandfather and I taught them when they were growing up.